Hey guys, this is NeoGSG. Okay, you might be saying, what the hell is this? This is so old, and what is this, a knockoff of the game? No, this is Jupiter's Towers of Hell in November 2018. Well, it's called Kitty's Towers of Hell, but still, I'll tell you about it later when we reach the name change or whatever. Basically, in this video, I'll be showing you about the not really completed or missing like holes in a bit of the ring selection screen history. Well, I mean, yeah. Okay, so this is the first edition of the ring selection screen or version or whatever. This is around November 2018 when it was first added. It's very basic. It's just black boxes and text really with a lot of with builds of all the towers or some of the towers and the ring design, basically just descending. That's basically the base of the ring selection screen. The requirements and the stuff on the right, they're pretty much the same as now. Pretty much though. Well, one interesting thing to know is that on the left there are actually controls. In later versions, on the bottom right, there's an enter button with left and right arrows. So basically, you don't actually need to, you don't actually need the controls. I mean, you could still do the controls, but it's not necessary. That's why the controls are there, because there are no. I mean, yeah, there are arrows to move rings. Yes, I actually didn't. I actually said it wrong, but but it's not obvious. I mean, it's literally a small arrow on the side of the screen. So maybe that's why they need the controls, or they just didn't go blocks inside them. Okay, well, moving on to the next version. Oh, come on, move. This is the next version. If you have noticed, this is like the design, a very close design to the one we have now, but still we're not there yet. It's pretty much what it is, but different fonts and designs and stuff like that. It's still the same. Basically the base, everything is still the same. They just added stuff like the difficulty at the left, which really hasn't changed since. I mean, it just says all the way to the max all the time. It's never been changed. It's just a random bar that's filled red, and it says difficulty. That's a useless bar. Should be removed. Well, now it says ring 1 limbo. We have names for the rings now, but it doesn't really matter. Nobody even uses those names anyway. Like if you say, today I'm gonna go into limbo, and people will be like, what? I don't really, okay. Also, one tile added. So in the previous version, it says tiles in this ring 9, and in this version, it says tiles in this ring 10. So it changed the number of tiles. It still says Kitty's Towers of Heck at the bottom left. It hasn't even changed until Jupiter's Towers of Hell came out. So yeah, the controls are gone. There's an enter button at the bottom right with arrows telling you, well, you can move left or right in the rings. Yeah, the requirements and the info is the same as last time. Oh, okay. You might not really notice anything, but at the top it says Kitty's Inferno, which is the name of this world. Although worlds weren't really specified at this time, you couldn't really know what those rings. Like, it just says Kitty's Inferno. They're like, what? Just Kitty's Inferno. Well, still, it's still named Kitty's Inferno. Another addition is that at the bottom left-ish, at the middle there, it says towers beaten 5. Well, I've beaten 5 towers at that time, but it basically just says the number of towers they've beaten, because there's tower requirements for the rings. It wasn't there before, so you had kind of count how many towers you've beaten. It'll get especially annoying if you've beaten 20 towers and you're like, what towers have beat? Oh, Tower of Annoyingly Simple Trials, Tower of Anger. What was Tower of Madness? That beat Tower of Heck. I don't know. It did count for 1 minute. I mean, yeah. Basically, you just need to know whether you can enter it by whether the center is green or red, but still, you know, it's the number just a clearer indicator of how far you need to get to the next ring or whatever. No other changes on that. The difficulty chart, I mean the difficulty bar, still like the red stuff. I really said that. I don't know why I'm saying. Also, I didn't know this, but at the top left it says select world instead of select ring, which is I don't actually know why it says select world when it's obviously rings. Like, what? Okay, alright, we're in Jupiter's Towers of Hell now, because I don't actually have any pictures of the ring selection screen between like March and May 2019. So this is like the earliest one I can get before like May. No, before like June. This is like this is the earliest one I can get after the last one. So yeah. A funny thing is that instead of the land just ending, if you notice that from the last time, is the land just ends. Okay, this time it has a C, but it still ends anyway. So yeah. Okay, now that we've changed to Jupiter's Towers of Hell, at the bottom left it says the starting place for people who dare challenge Jupiter's Towers of Hell, and blah 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 blah. Nothing really changed except that design again. It changed, you know. So yeah. The part below where it says towers beaten whatever has been removed. And the kitties in front has also been removed at the top. It's just like, yeah, it's all been moved to the top right. Right, just in a big screen that says select world. 12 towers in World 1 and 0 towers in World 2, but it's really small. That'll be fixed later. Also, E to turn left and Q to go right, which is something it will change later. And the next one, also the text is orangey, which is weird. Orangey yellow. Okay, in this one it didn't really change either. But wait, okay, one thing to note is that, you know, the text is now black instead of orangey yellow and weird. And at the select world part there, the controls are now Q to turn left and E to turn right, which I don't know why they actually changed. I guess it's more logical, I mean, yeah. And those two are like pretty much the only things that change, other than the number of towers I completed, yeah. Also, I forgot to mention, it now says the tower's difficulty there, like there's black sparkles coming out, orange sparkles. It's based on the difficulty chart. Probably noobs won't actually know this. Oh yeah, also I forgot. What's that? Citadel laptop splitting and not even a tower was added to Ring 1's screen or whatever. Right, now we get to the next one. This one is the ring selection screen that came out when World 2 was released, so yeah. The design changed mostly, again. But, look at this. Here at the top left, it says select world. Then it says select a ring now. And now it says ring select. It changed multiple times. It's like everything changes. All changes except the bottom left. Like the requirements, the towers, and the info. They like never really change at all. Unless something obvious changes that really needs. This ring 1 is still called Limbo. I would show you more rings, but the video would come like 30 minutes instead of like 10 minutes. So yeah, and I don't have time for that. From Kitty's Towers of Hell changing to Jupiter's Towers of Hell, World 2 became changed from Jupiter's realm to spatial system, as it says there, SS. But you can't really know this just from looking at these pictures. I mean, it doesn't say anywhere JR as the second world, but it definitely was Jupiter's realm at one point or another. It just isn't shown here. Probably because I don't have the pictures, or it just didn't show for some reason. Well, yeah, you know what? I don't have enough pictures. If anybody has the pictures, please like send it to me. because this video isn't really that good without them. So yeah. Okay, so that is for that version, and the next one really kind of changed the whole design of the ring selection screen, except the GUI. The rest all pretty much changed and stuff. Okay. Oh my god, this is blurry. Look at this. It totally changed. Look at, I mean, the GUI is the same, but it totally changed at the build. Like, look at this. It went from this to this. Doesn't even show this. I mean, okay, it shows the same towers as last time. We still have not even the tower, the Citadel that's splitting, and yeah, all those other towers. But you notice that the tower layout has changed. The lobby is now reflected in the ring selection screen. That's just really cool. And there's also changes to other rings, and I think the graphics got better. Also in Ring 3, grass was added. It didn't have grass before, so yeah, I guess I'm not really sure about that. When the ring selection screen, Ring 3 now has grass on it, which is kind of weird, but you know, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, grass is more lush, stuff like that. It is pretty much still the same. World 2 didn't change at all. It really, actually, I don't think it changed at all. I'm not sure whether the lobby is reflected in World 2, but Zone 1 or whatever. But yeah, also, the sparkles coming out of the towers changed. So, it was like really weird sparkles before. Like, they were like translucent kind of, and now they're still translucent, but they look more like, they look like some kind of badge. They just like change shape. Okay, I'm not really sure how to describe it, but yeah, they changed in look. Also, this picture is really blurry for some reason. Well, okay. Now it's just time to wrap up this video. All the pictures in this were taken from my videos or just random stuff from my computer. You know, maybe I just recorded on accident and then I didn't even delete it. Like, it's just so weird. Well, if anyone can send me the pictures again, yeah, I would give you credit or something. It's a really cool video, I would say. I thought of this one day. I think I thought of this like a week ago, and now I'm finally incorporating this idea. Well, okay, it's time to end this video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to. Well, anyway, don't forget to kill Fennec, and goodbye.